Hi guys, my name is Trevor, teaching that there is another way through the dark night of the soul. Today we're going to be talking about the higher self. Can we heal? Does the higher self help you to heal? Can we heal in 3 letters, 2 words? It's about the be me. It's about being you. To understand you, we have to go beyond what does human being mean. Far too many of us out there are lost, we are confused, we are angry, we don't understand the power of relationship, we don't understand really what is going on. We've got many people out there who want to be healers and they're not quite sure what is the right route. What is it that we're meant to be doing and what is it that actually needs healing? When we go into the true aspects of what beamism is, Be me is, as I've always said through my YouTubes, how can we help people to heal? What is it that actually needs healing? And what is the meaning of healing? I believe this. There is one thing that is missing from this planet, and it is the healers. The healers have been wiped out for many centuries now. We've always been shut down. We're not allowed to say that we do understand divinity, that we do understand the power and the gift of knowing what God is. So my question is this: is God religious? Not really. God is everywhere. Look at this amazing planet. It's amazing. It's beautiful. The biggest trick that we've been tricked into believing is that we are going somewhere else, that there is a better place. They call it the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven. But how about this? How about if you were already in the kingdom of God, but that you didn't see it because you were still too emotionally pent up? You were still too confused about what your life is all about. So the true gift of healing is definitely within. If we can heal the mind, we can heal the body. If we can change the body, then we change the energy of who we are. Body, mind, energy is one of the things that I discovered through going through depression and then coming out on the other side a completely different man. A man that used to be just a man who did what men do. But when I went into depression, there was something in there that made complete sense. I know it's dark. There is a place in there that you feel that you will never get out. Beamism is the way out, and it is there for you to be able to heal yourself and to be able to perform miracles on someone else. People ask for many wants in life. They want money, they want a bigger house, they want a great relationship. Basically, this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to heal myself. Is it possible? Yes, it is totally possible. When you understand the body-mind energy structure, then you start to understand the TJI system, the true journey in. The true journey in is to understand you as a beamy being. It seems that humans have lost sight of their true language. Is the true language in words, or is it in energy? Does our true language consist of words? No, it doesn't, because everything on this planet does not use words. It doesn't have a vocabulary. The true language of life and healing is energy. So you have 2 forms of energy. You either have high energy or you've got low energy. Now this is down to you. When you are in low energy, what is it that you seek? What is it that you are after? You're after high energy. So let's have a look at life. What is the one meaning behind life? What does it equate to? It equates to an experience. You are having an experience. That is the one word that you need to understand and to be able to look at and go right through your past of your life and understand that you have had an experience. Now, let's couple that up with another word, and we're going to call it relationship. So the meaning and purpose to life is 1, a relationship. 2, it is an experience. You have been having an experience, and you are the relationship to that experience. Now, when we look at this again, we look at another word that we want to bring into play, and it's called reaction. All beings are very reactive. Within themselves, in every drama, in every situation, how do we react? If you react in a bad way, then your emotions will come up, your mind will start to play tricks with you, and so therefore you lose energy. So therefore everyone is fighting for and looking for the relationship and the experience to energy. So if you need to understand what does it mean to be in the kingdom of God, it's all about energy. But first, you need to rise yourself up from your own grave. As I said, I wanted to heal me first before I could heal the sick. Is it possible? It sure is. Because as you go into depression, that is one of the things that you look at life where you feel that you want to give up, that you've had enough, that you cannot carry on. And once this happens, see, the demons within you, the negativity within you will fight you. It will try to destroy you. This was one of the things that I decided I needed to understand was why was I trying to destroy myself? So I needed to be able to listen. I needed to be able to see, and I needed to understand the vocabulary that was going off within my own mind. My mind of words was no good. So I developed a new idea. This came about from spirit. I was asking the divine to be able to help me to heal. Now, listen to that again. If you're going to ask for something or you want to manifest something, then manifest the gift to be able to heal the mind, to heal the body, to heal your experience. And the best way that I can look at this was when I realized that I was a human being and I did everything a human can possibly do, I realized it wasn't enough. And so therefore I shut down. I shut everything off. I shut my light off. I stopped everything. It was almost as if I just stopped life. I didn't want to carry on until I found the recipe to be able to move forward in my life in a completely different way. But first, I needed to discover fear. I wanted to be fulfilled, but what I was filled with fear. Beamism helps you to understand the fear that you contain within your body so that you can empty yourself from the fear. So you must ask yourself this important question. What is it that you fear? Are you fearing being your true gift? Are you fearing about your own responsibility? Let's talk about the broken heart. How many of you out there have got a broken heart? Maybe your parents broke your heart. Maybe your relationships broke your heart. I see it like this. To have a broken heart is a great experience, because when your heart is broken, there's only one thing to do, and that's repair it. To build up yourself with a new heart, and to understand that it can be healed once we've understand what the journey meant. What did it mean to have a broken heart? Far too many people come along into your life just to break your heart. There has to be a reason. There has to be a meaning behind it. Everyone, I feel, has had this happen. Maybe you have broken someone's heart. Maybe they have broken your heart. So when we look at the word experience, then we look at the word relationship, and then we look at the word reaction, look at the way that you are feeling in everything. Because the gift behind life is a feeling. So what are we trying to heal? We're trying to heal a feeling that we don't want, a feeling that we don't understand because it makes us feel bad. It doesn't love us. But there must be a meaning and a reason behind it. I realized that there was. When people came into my life and I looked at the word of relationship and looked at the word of experience, I realized I was reacting in the wrong way. I realized that I was being overreactive. Why was I being overreactive? Is because my past was carrying me through to be the experience of who I am today. So if you need to understand your experience, then beamism is the way forward. Because I didn't discover anything out there that was going to cure me, that was going to understand me, and that was going to love me. I needed to find that within myself. And once I discovered that, I transferred the word relationship not into one being. I transferred that into myself. I was the relationship that I was seeking. I was the relationship that needed loving. But I was too busy on the outside world as a human being, trying to earn money, trying to survive. But what I didn't realize was there was no love. There was no love on the planet. There was no love in the relationships, because the reason being is no one has come from love. And so therefore, all human beings are in a form of emotional conflict. Your emotions are running amok with your mind is arguing with your emotions, and your emotions are destroying your experience of life. So how do we understand this? We start to work it out bit by bit, step by step. Now let me tell you this, there isn't a big light switch that you're going to put on and that you're going to get it. And I can't give you that. But the interesting thing is, it's work in progress. If you can keep working with yourself, it sure does take the boredom out of life, because what you're doing is that you're working on yourself to be able to transform yourself, to be able to heal yourself, and to be the best person that you can be. What I discovered is this, is that I was the best friend that I needed to listen to. I needed to be able to connect with my higher self. Now, who and what is the higher self? Because human self, depression, I came out as the higher self. The higher self will always be the greater self, the greater feeling, the greater thought, the greater vision of who you are. If you can find that, if you can understand that, and if you can believe in yourself 100%, then you will be working with your higher self. Your higher self is here to awaken your eyes, to awaken your ears, and to understand and heal your emotions. How do we do this? By balancing our emotions. When we find ourselves in a drama or a situation, we find ourselves being very emotional. Emotional will get you into a place where you are totally out of control, which means you will be saying things that you don't want to be saying. Someone else will be saying things to you that they don't want to be saying. So what is the reason? Every being that you meet in your life are there because you and them are playing through injuries. You meet a being because of your injuries. And so therefore, every relationship that you meet within your life, it's there to understand that deep within you is an injury that has been imposed upon you from your parents, from your experiences that you've led along your life. So understanding the Be Me process, realize this, you have a body, a mind, and an experience. If you can understand your experience, then you will understand your mind. Then your mind will communicate with your body, and so therefore it changes the feeling of who you are. And this is Beamism. Hi guys, my name is Trevor Owsley, teaching that there is another way through the dark night of the soul. I'm here today to introduce to you a Skype meeting, a consultation with me for 1 hour live, so that you can speak to me about your problem and your situation. Now, if you do fancy a Skype meeting with me, then go onto my Facebook page, which is Trevor Owsley, Teaching Beamism, drop me a message and I will get back to you with the details of how you can speak with me and explain what is going on within your journey. Because one of the things that I've discovered is there's nothing greater than finding someone that knows where you're at. This is one of the things that I always wanted to find, was somebody that knew me, somebody that could explain what on earth am I going through. So I'm opening the doors for you, to give you the chance to be able to come through and share with me your journey, so that I can share with you the information that saved my life. And I want to give this to you, because once you get this information and you work with this information, then who knows, maybe you will meet somebody else that is going through the dark night of the soul, or is going through depression and anxiety, or feels completely lost in life. I want to share with you this information so that you can then pass it on to somebody that may need it. Drop me a line on Facebook, Trevor Owsley, Teaching Beamism. Send me a mail and I will give you all the instructions and the directions, and we can make a date and have a chat for 1 hour. Speak to you then.